You
Ran
ran
so far
last
away.
last week.
And
you
that whale is
ran.
gonna come back as a zombie.
Last week you fled the barnacle.
Does Captain Copperkettle like a flock of seagulls?
He doesn't seem like he likes much of anything right now, except for, Mama Bear. But you did indeed. There was a long discussion as to what to do aboard, or on the barnacle, knowing full well that there was likely to be a terrorist that was going to release a deadly nanite pathogen into the air purifier system to send basically a nanite virus across the entirety of the actual barnacle itself, killing everybody within the dome, or at least transforming them into strange, plague-carrying zombie beasts with coughs and hacks, and also probably gimpy, stanky legs. You don't know. You never saw someone infected walk.
Like the dance?
Yeah. But it doesn't just make you a zombie, it gives you a zombie with a stanky leg.
Oh. So it makes you undead, but it gives you a bonus to performance checks? That's fair.
Yeah, It's nice to give some zombies a little bit of riz every now and then.
It gives you bonus performance checks, but it makes your charisma 0.
So you had
That's how it gets you. That's the monkey's paw.
Yeah. You had a long discussion over whether to try to stop this pale prophet from spreading his virus, or to escape. Having previously encountered the pale prophet, you felt like you might be a little bit out of your depths. And considering that it seemed like there was probably someone on the inside from the crime families working with him, you decided, alongside Captain Copperkettle, who agreed, it might be best to escape with your lives, save the people you cared about within the barnacle, and flee into space. Others were doing it. Likely the DiCenzos did it, though, Ojannies that weren't working with the Pale Prophet, because it seems like it might be one of them that was working with him. So you went and you got Mama Bear, along with the the majority of the staff of the Blowhole, her dwarven cook. Max, do you remember what her dwarven cook's name was?
No, I'm sorry, not off the top of my head.
It was Cook. Her dwarven cook.
Damn, it was easy.
The girls that were on staff working.
Creativity on us.
Yeah. The girls that were on staff, Mama Bear obviously, closed the blowhole down early. You ran into some people that were like, "Fuck you! It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Why are you closing it down?" And you sort of had to like, "Get the hell out of here, you piece of shit!" Ran them off.
Yeah.
Had to flee. Once you sort of left the blowhole, you saw that suddenly there was a shudder, and there was black smoke that began spewing from the air purifier, sort of lifting up.
Why's it gotta be black?
Well, it could have been green smoke. How's that? How's that for you? It began spewing upwards out of the air purifiers, and you had to make a mad dash to the hangar, sort of make your way past sort of panicking people, going through the streets, having to, as people were running to and fro, realizing there was some sort of tragedy, some sort of terrifying thing happening in the barnacle. Got aboard the Copperkettle.
Trolling the dungeon.
Yeah, trolling the dungeon. Trolling the dungeon, smoke on the water, etc., etc., etc. But you got on the Copperkettle. You had to do a little bit of fancy flying to get out, as there were other people trying to flee. However, your egress, your escape, was helped by the sacrifice of perhaps the most important NPC so far met, 12, the Gimp. Died on the spaceport, in the spaceport.
I thought I shot him.
He
If
did.
you just not confirmed it, Colin,
He's
he could
dead.
have stayed alive.
No. That's okay. You did shoot him.
I thought I
You got
shot
a fucking
him.
cutaway and everything.
He's dead. Well, until he reanimates from the virus. You
Yeah, I
run.
was about to
you
say,
run.
we'll see him again.
You run into Zombie
We're gonna see
12.
Yeah, and he's gonna be like
He's-
retard strength.
He's gonna be like a level 15, the Terminator.
He's gonna be a lieutenant of that
What's
guy.
that
He's gonna
fucking-
be like one of the named NPCs that he like makes.
What's
He's
that
gonna have
scene
some
from?
badass new name.
Is it from New Jack City where it's Wesley Snipes there? He's crying when he's holding the gun.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
us trying to have to kill him.
yeah.
12's
And I'm gonna be like, wait a minute, did I shoot you?
12 is infected, and he's got the stanky leg, but he got the name 12 for a reason, so... You'll see
Which
his
leg's
stanky leg. His third
Which
leg.
leg stanky?
His third leg. Like I said, he got the name 12 for a reason.
It's all the dick.
Hey yo, boy, how'd that leg smell?
Smeggy.
Blech. Starts breaking it down.
Alright, but you, after that, you fled. You made and you sort of headed towards the drift gate. You were arriving at the drift gate. We didn't quite pass through it, but you made excellent time getting to it because,
Because
some
I crit.
damn fancy flying. You got there in like half time, beating a large portion of the people that got there. And that's where it ended. You sort of arriving at the drift gate. Now, the actual drift gate itself, luckily, since you arrived early, is not too congested. It does not seem like there are... You did manage to get ahead from probably what is likely to be quite a few people. You know, even though it's at the edge of space. It's at the edge of known space, sort of unpoliced by like the sort of core worlds. It is still got a bit of traffic, and there's going to be quite a few people fleeing, the blowhole. So there's likely that there's going to be a blockage here in the near future, but currently it sits with
It's very nice of them to even put one of these out here.
Yeah, well, you had to travel for it was about a week away, technically. So you just crit it, so it only took you like half time. It only took you a few days.
Colin, could I ask you a question? This might involve a roll.
You just
Um,
did.
Damn it. You're right.
Oh, he got your
Um,
ass.
Judging by the size of the ports and how many ships I saw leaving, and how many people I saw when I was departing the planet, can I try and guess what percentage of the population got out?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Small.
I bet there's not a lot.
Like
yeah.
a percent. A few
Wow.
hundred.
So
Probably.
basically,
Yeah, I
All
mean,
of
like
them.
there was a few dozen ships, and we have like us, and then like we got like 5 or 6 whatever people.
does anyone have an estimate of how dense the population was?
It was
We were
50,000.
told it was 50K.
We are. Okay,
So-
that's
100.
that's gonna be a lot to deal with.
100 or 2 at most is probably like what was gonna happen.
Well, I mean, they had like
Yeah.
20 minutes.
Not
So-
even
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
There
they
was
needed
not.
to be near the spaceport, or they were going to die.
There was not a lot of time. You barely got out yourselves. But
Well-
the journey to the spaceport has been, or the Driftgate has been a quiet one. Despite the fact that this is the fullest that the ship's ever been, likely it's got Cook, it's got Mama Bear, it's got all the server girls, but it is starkly quiet. The air hangs heavy. It's the sort of weight of what has just happened, it bears down on everyone, despite the fact that the blowhole and the barnacle were, in the grand scheme of things, not very big. One single settlement at the edge of space with only 50,000 people. That's that compared to planets. But these were the lives. It was the lives that these people knew. To have it all gone behind them and so abruptly robbed from them, ripped from them, it's downright sepulchral upon the ship. On top of that, there is the ever-hanging question in the air that weighs on Captain Copperkettle heavily. Was it the right call? Maybe you could have done
Absolutely.
something. Maybe you could have.
Nope. Oh yeah, we could. We could have died.
Maybe you could have done something.
Yeah.
Maybe you could have stopped him, but you don't know.
If the captain is with me while I'm flying, and for any amount of time, I would stress pretty deeply. It's like we had zero choice.
Well, we can. That's a. Well, Ryan, how serious do we want the game to be? Do we want it to be a serious game or not a serious game?
How many boobs are there?
None so far. You haven't landed on.
We
desert
haven't
planet.
encountered a sand planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need to find a fucking. We need to get fucking
on a-
Starfinder Tatooine. We need to find out fucking Tatooine. and
How many
yeah, we'll have
boobs out
some
of
boobs.
5 on the seriousness scale?
Yeah, what the
I
fuck is
was
this worm
trying-
dragon?
I was trying to be relatively serious.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this
Right
bitch
now,
over
we're not-
here.
We're not going to maintain it.
I mean, I wasn't implying that you had to. I'm gonna try.
This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, you, just about a little bit before you reach the drift gate itself, you've been traveling for maybe 2 days, 2.5. Like I said, there's been, the air upon the Copper Kettle has been heavy. Like I said, despite the fact that it is the fullest it's ever been, it is almost oppressive in its sadness. You find that Captain Copperkettle spends a lot of his time sort of, he does his captain's duties, but for the most part, he's able to hand off things to you, to the crew. He seems to spend a lot of his time on the small sort of observer area just outside the dining hall. That's sort of where you find him. He's looking out across the vast expanse of stars. The only light in the room, the sort of dull orange glow from the spiced cigarettes that he smokes. The air is thick with the scented smoke as it sort of curls its way through the air and around himself. His face is stoic, but you can see he's got a frown held sort of deep on his face.
I'm gonna talk to him.
Snack doesn't speak for like a day.
I'm gonna talk to the captain.
Soren's gonna walk
Just
up
gonna-
and say, "Fuck it, the
Alright.
bitch is dead."
I'm
He,
silent like the whole first night.
The weight of his sort of decision, because he does feel like an extent, you went and you asked him and he said, "Let's go." It hangs heavy on him as you sort of walk up behind him. As you can see, he does tilt his head enough to acknowledge that you're there as your foot
I wiggle
steps on
my
the metal
antenna
crate.
at him.
Takes a long sort of drag of his cigarette. How we flying?
Fast as hell, and I think we're falling apart. But
Is he like in? He's still in the area of me, right? Like he's still.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm talking. I'm
You could-
I'm talking to him when he's by himself.
You could both go talk to him. If you want.
I'm
Well,
gonna
I
talk
would-
to him when he's by himself.
Right.
Yeah. I would try and talk to him when I'm flying.
All right. Well, he started off alone, so I guess it's up to you, Ryan, because he started off technically alone, looking out across the observation port.
Well, I want to talk to him when he's by himself.
He is
but
by
if-
himself
if
right
Amal-
now.
If Amal wants to talk to him while he's around, she can go first.
All right.
And I'll go
Slightly.
second.
He spends a little bit less time than usual in the actual sort of doing any of the sort of piloting on the actual bridge itself. He mostly just stops by to check in. You can see the way he's basically chain smoking cigarettes, just the sort of frown on his face, the deep shadows under his eyes. He's not sleeping very well. You hear him One time you catch him outside outside of Mama Bear's where she's staying, sort of as if he's ready to knock on the door, but you see him sort of hang his head and sort of walk away. He seems his decision does weigh on him clearly, and so whenever he goes to check on you, saying, "How we doing?" You can see I mean, he's not like falling apart, but he's, you know.
Yeah. You know, Captain, we're fine. We're making good time. I do want you to know, going through what I've gone through, this was the best option that we were given. We had no way to know that when we approached that place, that shit was even going on. We didn't know anything. We found out with not enough time, with not enough ships to if we were going to evacuate. And the four of us, when we fought his underling, almost like they almost all died. So I really do think we made the right call. I've lost a lot already. So I get it. Doesn't make it easy, but
Doesn't make it any easier. He sort of hangs his head. He sort of says, all those people, and there's always the question in the back of your mind, could we have done something? Could I have done something? Well, was it right for me to decide who lives and who dies? Tell you the truth, I just feel old, tired.
I understand.
He sort of flexes his mechanical arm. He says, "You know how old I am, Jewel?"
I don't think you've told me.
A little bit north of 50 now. Worlds I'm from.
Don't look a day over 40.
Worlds I'm from. No. We usually don't last past 30. Maybe 40. You're an old man. Feel old.
Well, I'm old for any of my people at this point.
How's the ship handling?
It's fine. It's she
I
doesn't
know
like going this fast, but
we took a little knock there getting out, but she's been the Complicator's been good.
we probably should check that out at some point once we're through the drift gate. But
Yeah, we'll be fine at least till there. We'll have to stop up and top up on supplies eventually. I never thought I'd be happy fleeing the damn core worlds, but
just for now.
Just for now. I'm a little bit terrified of talking to Baba Bear. Her whole life was on that whale blowhole. She spent decade, more than that, establishing it. All of it ripped away.
I'd be happy to talk to her, because I mean that I lost everything.
Maybe that'll do her some good.
Yeah, I understand it at least. I didn't have as much, but it's still, it's still what I had.
We'll figure out something for her. We'll figure out something for all of them. Even if it kills me, I'll figure it out.
No. We'll figure it out.
You know what's... It feels weirdly selfish in a way. That I, still feel a certain... that I took her with us. Like, I know I hadn't seen her in years and years. I've only been back with her for a couple of days, and I'm...
Captain, if you hadn't have realized that was her, if that had just, it never happened, I mean, like, she wouldn't have come. You being there saved her life. Doesn't mean it was perfect or easy, but you did.
I worry about what life I saved her for, but that's a problem for
I
tomorrow.
wish no one have that fate of turning into whatever the hell that monster was doing.
That's alright. God. I don't even know what we're going to do about him. Do we tell somebody? Do we hope that it's isolated?
I don't know. The core worlds don't particularly seem to care until it's a them problem, so
That's
it
the way
would
it
probably
always
fall
is.
on deaf ears.
It'll be a problem for tomorrow, I guess. At least till we get done with the drift gates. Keep us straight. Keep us steady. I mean, I know I don't have to say it. You always do.
You got it.
And he sort of nods his head, offers you one of his cigarettes.
Yep, I take one.
He sort of turns, makes his way out off the bridge. That's where you can have your scene with him, Ryan, as he makes his way towards the small observer port just outside the dining hall. He makes his way past some of the, Cook is, to his credit, he's been trying to make himself busy, as, he has met the rather stark tragedy of the loss of, the barnacle and the blowhole with this sort of stubborn, grim sort of sense of dwarven humor, as he'll sort of grumble and mutter about hardly anything in regards to supplies, but he'll do the best he can. He's been trying to make the best meals he can for everyone, and so there's been quite a few people that have been gathered in the dining hall. So Soren, whenever you pass by, you can see there's a couple of the girls that are there, sort of picking at food. Cook is there with his hands on his hips saying, well, I know it's not exactly the finest dining, but you could at least have a bite or two. That's sort of
I'm gonna hit a quick detect thoughts into the room. Pew, just like a blip.
All right.
Get him.
All right.
I don't read minds, but I get the vibes and shit.
Bad, sad, depressed, scared, uncertain. All the things you get, all the things that you would expect, and you do get the thoughts from Cook. He's while he's sort of grumbling and muttering, he's not being like an asshole. He's dealing with it in his own way. He feels much the same way.
Okay. And then I'll keep walking towards the captain. And same thing. I'm gonna blast him with the quick detect thoughts. I'm blipping him. What do I get? What do I get from him?
He's tired. You can see. Let me see. He's tired. He's uncertain. He's sad, but he's holding up well. His surface thoughts keep turning to like Mama Bear and things like that. That's sort of how you find him.
Okay. I'll walk up to him, and I'm gonna hand him a drink, like a water bottle or something. I'm gonna tell him, I don't even have to read your mind to know what's going on here.
What do you think's going on here?
Well, you look tired.
Oh, I'm not a young man anymore.
I see. Oh, that's not true. You don't look a day over 70.
Maybe one day.
Damn it.
And I'm gonna say, so you don't ask a lot of questions when you hire people. I appreciate that. But I used to be a captain. Did you know that?
I ascertained or suspected as much.
Yep. I was well, some would call me a pirate. I prefer the term corporate agent.
They usually do.
It was probably closer to a privateer.
You know what they say a
And
pirate's favorite letter is, right?
R.
No, they're rid of privateering, so they can do it legally.
That's true. That's actually a lie. It's still not legal. They just look the other way.
You know what a pirate's favorite letter is? It's D.
Oh.
No, 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 no.
But he sort of stares off. All right. Well,
And
we've all got past scars.
and I fucked that up real good. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Otherwise, you would have ended up here, right?
Exactly. You probably, you might have ended up under me.
Well, don't tempt me with a good time.
I mean, I gotta get you out of this somehow. But we had a job. It went bad. I tried to save someone, and the whole crew died. And I slapped my leg, and I lost my leg. Now, you don't owe anything to anyone other than the people on this ship. You did the right thing.
Doesn't make it feel a lot better, though.
Well, you want me to do some mind magic on you?
No, of course not.
Oh, good. I can't do that. That would have been awkward.
But he sort of sighs and he sort of runs his middle hand over his head. I feel stretched, old. tired. I
Calisthenics not working out for you anymore. I can get you a better video.
Oh,
I know a guy.
I lost a lot of time that I could have had with Barrel.
You haven't lost anything. You have it now.
I know. That's why he sort of sighs. Feels like it might be getting about time for me to be hanging up no captain's jacket.
The old kettle. Right back on the rack.
Yeah. I just want to find, at some point, I want to find a little place to settle down. There's a second there I thought maybe, you know, the blowhole or that could be it. But,
it's cheap real estate now. I don't know if that makes any
well,
difference for you.
well, you gotta do a little cleanup probably, but, I'm not opposed to a little hard work.
No, it's nanite chic. It's in these days.
Well, now, unfortunately, we're heading in the opposite direction. I don't imagine people are too willing to turn around and go back. But he sort of sighs and says, if I'm thinking of retiring, laying down some roots, I'm not gonna need the copper kettle no more.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. With the way Jules flies this thing, I don't think you have a copper kettle left by the time you get somewhere.
Oh. I reckon that'll be for
a screw rattles loose right after I say that. It drops on the ground.
Yep, there's an explosion. Shit. I reckon that'll be for all of y'all to decide. I think if we can get somewhere relatively civilized like, and maybe me and Beryl, we can figure something out. We capture some of that lost time, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, do you think you're up to it? I know it's not exactly the nicest ship.
Oh.
She's got legs. More importantly, she's got heart.
Look, Captain, I grew up on Broken Rock. You ever seen Broken Rock?
I can't say that I have.
Good. This is the top quarter of ships that you'll see on a Broken Rock pirate.
Whatever world we get to, we can figure something out there.
What check would it be to know like what our options are? Like if we're going like the closest spots to this warp gate.
Is there a navigation?
How do the drift gates work? Is it like hyperspace where there are routes, or is it like a warp speed?
It's
How does the drift work?
I tell you the truth, have not read anything about drift gates, but for now, because that one, like I said, that's why I got to go through the stupid Galaxy Guide and the now that we got the player core, I'll go through that. But for now, it is going to be just a direct connection from one gate to another.
Like hyperspace routes in Star Wars.
Yeah, like wormholes routes. You go through the gate, it comes out at another gate. That is already predetermined. You don't get to choose gates, like, in route.
Okay, so what? So we came through this gate, so I would know what's
Yeah,
nearby.
oh yeah, you know what, you know what'll be on the other side of this gate.
What's nearby?
You know, it's still sort of quasi at the edge of, like, core world space. So it's, you know, it's still, but it is under the actual sort of territorial domain. There's still cops and things that patrol. It's just a little bit light, you know. Your options are the most. It's not like there's not like a ton that are within like decent travel distance. But yeah, you do know there's like one that is called Colnaron. Well, it's called Colnaron like 6, but everyone just calls it Colnaron because there's no other planet in the system that is habitable. That's pretty popular. It's quite a frigid planet. It is like a snowy planet, but it has access to a lot of like wealth because it has incredibly dense like mineral deposits. So while even though it doesn't have like, it's not like the atmosphere is like inhospitable. It's just kind of snowy and cold across most of the world. But the trade-off is it has a lot of like wealth, right? Let me write down these names. All right. There's one that's called the Yeerk Homeworld. It has a bunch of Kandrona pools and slugs that infiltrate your mind unless you're an Andalite and can turn into an animal to fight them. It's not such a good world. It used to be worse.
Do Snag and Jewel have to turn into people to fight them? Or do they go backwards? They gotta go the opposite way.
They have to go the opposite way.
How do I work as a robot?
You turn into a Furby.
You turn into
Oh,
like
Whoa.
you turn into like robo dogs.
No, I'm not turning into a Furby. Fuck that.
Rick says no, thank you. I'm just gonna get mind controlled.
So my options are become a Furby or be mind controlled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, mind control me. I'd rather be mind controlled than the force of all evil in the universe.
But anyways, there is, the Yeercomb world, obviously that's a joke. That's from Animorphs. You remember Animorphs, Max?
I remember looking at the books. I never picked one up.
I
remember Animorphs, Colin.
I remember Animorphs. There's 3 good candidates just out the gate. There's Calderon 6, high mineral yield, unfortunately a little bit situated away from there's relatively dim central star, so it's sort of snowy, cold. There's Canervis Inn, which is a very tropical, densely sort of forested planet. A little bit less poor, but it basically is the world itself is being basically clear cut currently. The lumber being shipped off to the world, so there's wealth there. It is a much more tropical sort of locale. But
the drift is like a hyperspace route.
Yes.
They have their connections, and they're just like all like interconnected to each other.
Yeah.
So technically, like, you can get anywhere from one, but
that's okay.
It's like a highway.
I'm not.
You can technically get to any highway from any highway, but the highway does go somewhere. Like,
it's gonna be spit out on the outskirts because at the end of the day, Captain Copperkettle is still kind of a wanted guy, so he still is wanting to be at the edges of it. But
I'm just saying it's not like Warp from Star Wars or like Star Trek. It is like a hyperspace route, like in Star Wars, where it's their set paths.
Yeah. That's sort of how I was doing it. You go in a gate, and it's got a path to a gate.
Yeah, I just opened up the Galaxy Guide. I just looked it up.
So it's gate to gate. The gate you'll be coming out of has the Snow World, Canervis Inn, Jungle World. It's being clear cut. Fairly tropical, quite a tropical sort of world, warm, humid. The only problem is it's probably going to be clear cut and pretty useless in the next 20 years. You know, it's there to be harvested. Then there is a third world that's Aquien. It's a lush sort of oceanic world, mostly oceans, a little bit of some small sort of dotted island continents and things like that. The biggest continent is about the size of. Well, it's hard to call it, a continent. The biggest area is about the size of Greenland. That's about it.
That's really big if you're a
It's-
flat earther.
It's Japan, the planet.
Yeah.
Real estate prices must be insane.
So, Aquien is more of like a resort world in a sense. It's quite a bit tropical as
you
well.
don't want to live there.
It's got beautiful sort of oceans, but it's also got
Oh shit! It's Floston from
yeah, it's
Fifth Element.
yeah, it's got shoe.
You don't want to live there.
Yeah, you really don't.
You probably don't. You could probably make a good living there. It's probably really beautiful, but it's sort of shallow in a weird way, despite the fact that it's all ocean.
You don't want to put down roots in the place that's a vacation.
It's like a vacation world. Beautiful sort of oceans.
You end up one of those people who live on the islands in the Caribbean that the resorts are set up on, where they live in, like metal shacks.
Yeah. You know what they call those?
In the ghettos,
No,
so that the white people can't see them.
You know what they call them?
What do they call them?
Island boys!
Oh dear God.
Oh shit, do they also make out with each other?
Probably. Those are
It's
the
like
three...
That's
It's an
crazy.
island of only incest.
Those are
Hell yeah.
the three sort of close worlds. The ones that are, well within range once you leave the drift gate. They're patrolled for the most part, but they're still sort of at the outskirts of the controlled space. That's what you know.
I'm gonna ask him. You want me to say anything to anybody about it, or you want me to keep it under my hat till you're ready?
Maybe I don't know. Probably just best to keep it under my hat for now, at least until figure something out.
All right, I won't say anything till you're ready.
He does say, but I don't want to. I feel like I'm almost forcing this ship on you. If you're not comfortable taking her, we could always sell it and divide the money up amongst the crew. We've always split things even.
I've been on beaters my whole life, so I'd be more comfortable in this than something I am. You don't gotta worry about this getting a dent when you take it off the lot.
All right. Well, you don't have to say anything to anyone. We'll once we figure out where we're going and what we're doing, we'll have a crew meeting. I still have some things to talk about with Mama Bear. I'm just a little bit nervous about. He sort of says, I almost feel like I'm asking her in a weird way, like to marry me or something. As ridiculous as that sounds, saying, hey, you want to go run off to a random planet and just start a tavern or an inn or something?
You want me to put Snag in a wig and you can practice?
Maybe. Do you think he'd be okay with that?
He will
I'm
be when I'm
sobbing in
brain.
a corner.
He will be when I'm done brain blasting him.
All right, but we got to practice making out just in case. Well,
Watch out for the teeth.
yeah. You're gonna have to get those teeth removed. We'll figure it out.
Rick, how does 4114 feel about me like Sissy Hypno being
Even
Snag, so that
I don't like
the
it.
captain can practice marriage proposals.
why don't you
even if it's temporary, even though it's temporary,
As long as Snag consents, I don't care.
he consents after I Hypno beam him. Yeah.
Soren,
Oh,
why
no, I
don't you
can't-
why don't
I
you
can't prove that you did that, so I guess I'm about to be okay with it.
why don't you go to the rest of the crew and talk about what destination they want to go to? I'm fine. Either way, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go talk to Beryl about starting a life together. I guess
All right.
feels weird saying it, but
I'm making my rounds to everybody, so I'll.
But he nods his head. He's like, I
I'll get to it.
reckon I'm old enough to get settled down. I'm just a little bit over 50. Old by orc years.
But for real though, you don't let it get to you. I don't want to find you hanging from your ceiling.
He sort of nods his head. Talking with you, I do feel better. I feel like I've got a destination now.
I can give you 3 of them.
Well,
If that's what you needed, you should have said that from the beginning.
well, he sort of smiles and he sort of says, just go figure out where y'all want to put the port and we'll take it from there. And he's gonna go talk to Mama Bear about, like, hey, you want to, get our life started together? I know we fell in love over a decade ago, and then we've run into each other, and we're rekindling that shit amidst a tragedy.
a meet cute at the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, basically that's what's happened. But
And then after I'm done talking to him, I'm gonna go. Was it the mess hall that they were all in?
yeah,
The girls and the cook.
yep.
I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna work on them too. We don't have to. I'll make a check for that.
Okay.
Give someone else a chance to do something.
Yeah. Well,
Colin.
what? Yep.
Is there a way that I could sit down and try to figure out a way to cure the nanite plague or counteract it? Is there a way
I'll work with him
I mean, that works too if Max wants to.
because I do like code and I was able to affect it. I mean, that might be what we need.
You can, the two of you can work together. One of you can, it can be a crafting check aided by medicine, or a medicine check with a crafting aid check. So you can choose.
Could I roll computers? Or would it have to be craft?
Computers would work fine. Yeah, computers is work fine too. But it can be a computers or a crafting check or a medicine check as like a primary, and then you can use any one of those checks as a secondary to aid. Because you're kind of working together.
Okay.
So between the two of you can choose whichever one is higher. Who wants to roll them?
Rick is a higher medicine than I do computers, I think.
Max, what's your computers?
8.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I can give you crafting as a skill.
I have +4 on crafting.
I know I could give you I could give you a +6 because I could just.
Oh, you put me
use the
what?
Akashic-
Trained?
Yeah, I could use the Akashic knowledge. You get my
Yeah.
proficiency. But if you have a better computers, then it's probably fine.
Okay.
Unless the crafting is gonna be a much easier roll.
I don't know.
But I doubt it. But it don't matter that much. Okay. Max, well then you roll your aid check first, and then I'll.
Do I get
Okay.
Do I get any kind of bonus to cheer up the NPCs, or am I just doing a straight roll?
You're just doing a straight roll. Technically, you're off doing your own thing. But that being said, go ahead and give me a what exactly are you doing to cheer him up?
I don't like the big dice that shows up, and then it shows up, and I'd rather it just show up in the chat.
This guy's a dice hater.
I'm just going in there. I'm talking to him. I'm listening. I'm letting them kind of get it out a little bit, reassuring.
What the hell
Oh,
just happened?
I just lost
yeah,
everything.
it just went
Yeah,
down.
I
There you
did
go.
too.
Oh, it's coming back.
I turned off the big dice.
Oh. Oh, can't you do it in your own settings and just turn it off for just you? I kind of like the big dice. All right.
I just turned them off.
All right.
All right, you
Yeah, I'm just listening and I'm letting them talk. I'm letting them get it all out.
give the
And
old
I'm letting them know that they can, they can always come to me if they need to.
give the old diplomacy. That's sort of a diplomacy check right
Did you
there.
not? Did you not? Can you not see my check that I did?
Nope.
Oh,
Wait,
I
refresh.
it says someone rolled something.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Maybe it's because you refreshed it.
They seem duly willing to talk to you. They're still a little bit down. You get the sense that a lot of them are sort of not just worried about what happened. They're worried about like, well, what do we do next? Well, our lives were there. That was our whole lives. Well, what are we gonna do? There's a lot of anxiety about what they're gonna do next. And you're able to sort of talk over them. Like, don't worry. No, Mama Bear is here. Captain's not gonna leave you stranded. We'll figure something out for you. And they do seem comforted by that. Alright. Meanwhile, trying to figure out something with the nanite stuff. Like I said, checks of the checks.
Max, you gotta roll your 8 check first, and then I can roll my thing.
Colin, is it blind or no?
You don't have to roll blind. It's always DC 15. It's always the same DC.
Damn it, 12. Never mind.
Oh, well.
Well, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna hero point that because that's what Gnaw would do. That's what Gnaw would do.
Well, what would Snag do?
Fuck yeah, no. Snag. Yeah, then that is what Snag would do. Sorry.
Alright.
They're the same in my mind.
Successful aid. +1.
That's something I would definitely like devote extra energy to. 100%.
Colin is a. You can't guidance and aid, right?
I think they're the same.
Yeah, I do.
What
too,
is
right?
guidance?
Check.
Is it a circumstance?
I think it's a circumstance.
Guidance is a
Does aid is
status.
a
So you can do both. It's guidance is
Oh,
a
so yeah.
status bonus.
Oh, okay, well in that case, then I will add the +1 from guidance and the +1 from Max. Is Max a +1 or do you get a +2 with 21?
+1.
+1.
Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
that was crit or not.
That'd be a 25 or a
Yeah.
or
That's right,
nat
it would
20.
be 25. Wow, fucking cool. Let me, I will also hero point that. Fucking A.
You can't give yourself some kind of big bonus for your own skill checks?
No, I can make things. I can give people. What should I call it? I can give people my occultism as a lore skill. It just
You can't do that to yourself.
No. Besides, I have a 6. Well, I can, but I mean, if I have an 8 in a medicine, what would giving myself a 6 lore skill would do? You know what I mean?
Because a specific lore skill would have a lower DC.
It does have lower DC.
Oh well. Then yeah, I can use my Akashic font on me and give myself lore and nanite viruses.
Virology lore.
Yeah. Okay, then I will roll. I'll use my occultism then because it'd be the same thing. It'd be the same roll. All right. Well, oh, okay. There you go.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Looking, sort of dealing with it, you do see there. You spend the whole time on the way to the drift gate working on this problem, trying to figure it out. You are able to, with Snag's help, are able to come to a conclusion. There is a way to treat these nanite viruses. It is unfortunately not, as far as you can tell, just from what little you've done, not a very easy way to implement like across a large mass area, but for like dealing with a single person, that you can deliver a very short, sharp, unfortunately quite painful, but not necessarily deadly shock to the system of electricity that will disable the viruses.
Well, knowing that, is it deadly or just painful?
It's just painful.
All right. Well, knowing that, I'm going to administer it to everyone on the ship.
You see fucking 4114 running up to you in socks on the
With a
carpet.
syringe.
He just starts dumping out water across the floor. I need everyone to take their shoes off, please.
I learned this from listening to Metallica. It's lightning in a jar.
But you're sure that you do have a fairly effective treatment. It can't really work on, a mass scale across an entire population, but for an individual, a very strong shock across the body will basically disables them, and the body is able to sort of clean them up afterwards.
I open the door. I see Rick holding down Snag, tasing him with a cattle
They give you
prod.
There's like a
machine.
there's a car battery.
I just shut the door and turn around.
But no, I do. Knowing that, I will go administer it to every single person on the ship. So that way
Alright.
I know that none of us are
You've
infected.
got the jumper cables together. You're sparking them, being like, no, I don't think you understand. These have to go. These got to go on your nipples. I'm afraid it's got to go straight across the heart.
Platonically,
Obviously.
this isn't a sex thing.
It's not a sex thing, but it doesn't have to go on your nipples. But yeah, there's a lot of trepidation. A lot of the people that obviously don't know you that well.
It's like
Mama
getting
Bear's
tased in police
crew.
training.
They don't want to be they don't want to be shocked.
I'm like, no,
I'll
trust me,
do
I'm a
it.
doctor.
I'll show him it's okay. I'll do it.
If you want to,
Okay.
You can hit.
Lead
You can
by
hit me.
example. Follow the leader.
yeah. Do you
You
want?
can hit. You can hit me.
Do you want to? Do you want to? You're gonna have to convince some of them to take this shock, because a lot of them are like, no, what? Who are you?
Yeah.
You wanna?
I did it to Ryan.
You wanna shock me across my body, my beautiful body, because you think that I might have space worms? Nah.
You want to tase me in the butthole?
You wanna tase my balls because you think I got nanite worms in my blood? Nah.
I mean, actually, yes. All right. Well, I mean, if I asked my friends if they'll do it first in front of everyone else.
I said I'll do it. You can show them it's okay.
Are you gonna try to make a performance check to make it not seem that bad? Because it is not a bit... All right.
Yeah.
It is. Go ahead and give me a performance check. All right, it is an incredibly unpleasant feeling. Painful, but only briefly painful. A quick shock that sort of spreads out across your body. And it causes your muscles to seize, but you do hold yourself together as you unclench your hands and say, "Not that bad."
I'm fine.
It does.
I'm good.
It does.
I'm all right.
It does seem to. You did hold yourself together pretty well. It looked painful, but not like overly painful. So, the holdouts are like, fine. If it guarantees that we don't have any, if it guarantees we don't have any nanite butt worms, then I guess.
I'm just gonna go do ship things somewhere.
Yep, you go change your pants because you pooped yourself. So
I always wear the brown pants.
you always wear your brown pants. All right, but Soren's sort of demonstration that it hurts, but it's not so bad does get the holdouts on board. It's like, well,
Every one of them goes to be like, that motherfucker lied to me.
yeah, it's probably better. It's probably better than the nanite virus, but it sure
Yeah,
didn't
so yeah,
feel
it's better
good.
It's better than becoming a robot zombie.
We don't know. That could be pretty awesome.
Yeah, you get that stanky leg.
Oh, that's true. You do get that stanky.
It does take the better part of a day to do this, to convince everyone, and that's sort of what you're doing while all this other stuff is going on.
I'm not gonna hit Jewel. Wait, okay. How long do I think the incubation process takes?
It takes about a week.
All right, yeah. Then I'm gonna wait until we dock, and then I will hit Jewel, so that way I don't so that way I don't potentially give her like a heart murmur or something before we get there.
And Jewel
Appreciate
dies on
that.
the way to the drift gate.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, it's probably better to save this to save hers.
But
Yeah.
you
I
arrive.
tried to walk away, but the shock fried my mechanical leg.
All right,
Now I'm just dragging it behind me.
but all that was what was
Gotta
happening.
reset.
The discussions, the research, all that happened on the couple days up to the drift gate. Then you arrive at the drift gate. Like I said, the congestion is quite light because you were able to bypass like a lot of people that were fleeing. Since you got there so quickly thanks to Jules' piloting skills, you were able to basically be like first in line to pass through this drift gate. There is, some minor procedural stuff. They don't just let everybody, pass through the drift gate without the occasionals like scan to check. But for the most part, your papers are in order essentially out here, and you were able to pass in. There's
This guy's like a fucking toll booth guard.
it is literally a toll booth because there is actually a toll that gets
in like
paid.
South Dakota.
That is
this dude goes like 6 months without seeing a single person.
yeah, and he's about to have an entire fucking platoon passing through behind you because there's people fleeing the barnacles, so he's gonna be like busy as shit. You do obviously pay. There is a small toll, but that is paid out the ship's coffers. You don't have to worry about that. And now is when you can sort of gather together and discuss exactly where you want to go. Whether it be the snow planet that has quite a bit of natural resources. It's cold, but it has snow, but it's not like Antarctica cold. It's like Minnesota cold, Canada cold. There is the jungle planet that is being clear cut for resources, which is also wealthy, but it's only got about 20 years before it's completely clear cut and then just left as a dead world. And then there is the beautiful sort of Aquian Ocean Resort world, which, like I said, it's nice, it's temperate, it's tropical. However, it is a resort world, so there's that.
I vote the Ice Planet because those other two sound like fucking hellhole.
They're not that bad. It's just fucking. I mean, one's flossed in
Not
paradise.
for us. It will be when we fucking dump these motherfuckers.
I mean, that might be true
on there,
but you never know.
and then they gotta live on the barren rock.
Maybe
I mean,
Cook wants to
we
be
could
a
also
cruise
just,
ship
like,
directive.
We could also just like stop here and leave again. I'm just like I agree though. The ice world is definitely
I gotta go pee though.
probably the smarter one.
Yeah, it does seem like the best idea.
Soren likes the cold. It makes him not look weird for wearing his big coat all the time. I'm gonna brain blast Snag and make him eat yellow snow.
Ew.
It's either that or you get sissy hypno beamed. I'm gonna let you choose. That counts as consent.
No, don't want that.
Since we got someone on this ship that's like, oh, you can't just go around sissy hypno beaming people. They gotta say okay first. Not
Generally,
after
yeah.
not after you hypno beam them. That doesn't count.
No, that's generally bad.
Prove it.
Our-
Show me in the law where it says I can't sissy hypno beam somebody.
I don't know. I pull out a law. I calling it myself
Hey Grok.
legal law. Legal
Hey,
lore.
Grok, pretend you weren't racist for a second. Now,
That that's what the Akashic Archives is. It's Grok. You just have Grok downloaded into your Android brain.
Oh no.
uh-oh.
no.
Four's literally robot Hitler.
Look, all I'm just saying is 4114 is starting to look at Snag as a lesser subhuman, so...
I'm not.
Hey, do you guys think it's weird since 4 had that last update? He's wearing a blonde wig and a dress now. Anyone else notice that? Is that just me?
It's-
And he keeps saying slurs.
Yeah, he keeps calling himself Mega Hitler.
It's weird that the Akashic Archive has an entire section on, like Jewish space lasers.
Yeah.
I am the ancient one, so I have had multiple souls within me. So one of them could have been Mecha Hitler.
He keeps
We
talking to me about
kill Rick.
he keeps talking to me about white genocide. And I'm
Oh.
like, where? On what planet is this happening? What are we talking about? Where the fuck is Earth?
4114 gathers everyone around and says, but what about Dan's rights?
I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Oh,
Sometimes that bleeds through.
What was your
Oh, my bad.
ultimate decision?
I think we decided on
the snow planet.
gold one. Yeah.
All right. Oh, the snow plant does come with the caveat: your ringtone has to be the Lava Chicken song from Minecraft from now on.
Please no.
All right, Snag, you're in charge of calling out the chicken jockey.
Snag, what's your
Chicken jockey.
Snag? You
Say
go
chicken jockey one more time.
Snag. You go to like a Chinese or Asian food restaurant. What do you order? Teriyaki.
That's not what I said.
I hate you so fucking much.
All right. Well,
4 opens the airlock and just lets it take him.
Do.
it's time.
I'm done.
So you've decided on the ice world, the snow world, the cold world of Colneron 6th. Doing into a little bit of research, you do see that probably the most populous city is called Borealis. We're really going with the theme here, huh?
Alright, take us to Borealis.
All right.
Punch it, Julie.
Straight into the ground. I fixed our problem.
It's
We're
in
just all dead.
whenever you're landing, that's when 4 comes up like, oh, by the way, bzzz.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely all dead.
You make your way out of the drift gate. You leave it behind, and proceed to Colneron 6. You can see it is a planet that sort of orbits around a relatively dim white star. The surface is a sort of stark, snowy world, punctuated towards the equator. There's like some areas. There's areas of like ocean that has a lot of icebergs in it, but it's quite cold across it. Borealis itself is actually located a little bit north of the equator. And you can see it from space. As you initially approach, you can see it is lit up brightly. It's a relatively sprawling expanse. Jewel, you hear a standard sort of call as you approach the actual sort of planet's space. You're contacted by essentially planetary defense, like, who are you? Where are you going? This is the standard affair. All right, give your credentials, ship
Harboring Mecha
name.
Hitler.
Yep, harboring Mecha Hitler. Also potentially a nanite virus. Never know.
Oh, finally, they've been waiting on their Mega Hitler order for like 2 weeks.
Execute Order 88.
Currently, the Copper Kettle is not like wanted for anything, so you don't have to like spoof your credentials. So you are able to get clearance relatively easily as they guide you into Borealis. You're given your standard flight path. For the most part, you can basically almost essentially autopilot it. Once you're in planetary space and things like that, there's ways to guide you in, all sorts of computer systems that'll relay data to you on how to fly. But Borealis is a relatively large and somewhat expensive port, you realize. As you sort of land, it's gonna be 1,000 credits just to dock, essentially.
Christ almighty, I have like 0.
I tell him it was a lot cheaper at the brothel.
It sure was. That being said, you don't have to pay.
Yeah, I have 2 gold.
That's like
All right.
2,000.
All right,
credits, isn't it?
Snag. Looks like you gotta suck 1,000 fat dude dicks.
Hell yeah.
No, that's like 20 credits.
Nah, they're 1 credit each.
What's 1 credit each?
A fat dude dick
Yeah.
getting his
Oh,
dick sucked.
a
1
fat-
credit.
I was talking about gold ratio.
I was talking about how Snag's gonna get us 1,000 credits.
Mac, Snag, don't worry. Everyone here likes it when you use teeth.
Yeah, it's true.
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
it's fine because he already had his teeth removed.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-uh.
Oh, whatever. You got to do extra ones because everyone here doesn't like when you use teeth.
Yeah.
So
you know when I had you surgically remove his limbs and his teeth so that he can't fight back?
All right, it's not 2,000 credits. It's 200 credits.
I still have 2 gold.
All right, it's not 200 credits. It's 20 credits.
I give
I
him
the
the
only
2
person-
silver.
I have 35 silver. So what is it?
That's
3
not-
gold?
2 silver is 2 credits.
2 silver isn't 2. Yeah, 2 silver is 2 credits. So I give him 20 credits. He just says 20 credits, so I give him 20 silver.
There you go.
Holy
We'll-
fucking
okay.
shit,
We'll
woman.
get it cheap. But yeah,
I hand him the credits. Look at Jewel and go. This is why men should pilot things.
150 credits is
I
that's-
kill 4.
That's the grok coming out.
I pull out my gun and I blast 4 out of
it's
this
a
fucking
credit.
ship.
A credit is a silver.
But no, I'll give him the 20 credits or whatever.
All right.
Now it's back to 1,000.
No, now it's back to 1,000. So you need
Yeah, hear
1,000
that
silver.
sexist remark, and they
need
don't take that
100
kind of
gold.
shit here.
You need 100 gold. Get it together. But no, it's pretty. It's a little bit more expensive than the old brothel, but it's not wildly expensive. I'd say it's probably. I was gonna make it 1 gold, so 100 credits. Well, not 100 credits, 10 credits. And that covers the actual docking. Does not cover like any maintenance work. You would need any refitting, but that's just the docking fee. And you arrive in the frigid city of Borealis. A little bit lost on what to do exactly. Still a little bit stunned from the actions of, that occurred on the Barnacle. The captain does gather everyone together. Says, "Alright, everyone. Crew meeting. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna want to do here." I sort of gathers everybody around.
We gather.
Well, I don't need to tell you that we're under some pretty unusual circumstances. We're long way from anywhere I've ever been. I've never been here in the Borealis, and we've sort of been in this situation before. We just gotta find a little bit of work.
Is the Lavender Town music playing?
No.
Alright, that was really fucking weird. I thought I just heard the dude.
Are you haunted?
I think I might be.
Are you haunted? I'll put on some different. Hold on.
You should put on the Lavender Town music.
I don't have the Lavender Town music.
That's a shame. It's a banger.
I'll sing it.
Ah, great. Now we're all cursed.
Wah, wah, wah. All right, there's a Cubone here.
I shoot the Cubone so it can be with its mother.
That's fucked up. It wants to live.
That's
You
true.
can't
that
talk,
Cubone
you're
was,
dead.
that Cubone was a future Marowak.
Cubone lives matter.
Yeah, that Cubone would have evolved into a Marowak and then had a kid and died. So she saved that Cubone from going through that.
Yeah, I saved the other Cubone from having to lose its mother too.
All
Yeah,
right.
the future Cubone.
All right, we're all here. We've all been in this situation before. Strange world, low on funds, but we always manage to find our way through. We'll head out, find some work. All of us will attempt to find some work as he sort of pointedly looks at Cook and the girls. This I know it's cold. I know it's a long way from home, it feels like, but there's a lot of opportunity in this city. Lots of work, lots of miners, lots of people that need services done. You may very well be able to find a job transporting all sorts of goods across the fucking system.
Like miners.
Like
We're not
miners?
transporting miners.
Or we could be transporting ores.
Wow,
and the
what?
like.
We need to transport miners to the fucking planet that they're fucking harvesting from so they can mine the planet.
We only transport sexy miners.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dwarfs and G-strings.
Get over here, 12.
You bring 12 back to life. But he says, we're gonna... He sort of says, head out, try to find some work. I think I want to speak with the core crew, though. If he sort of says, Cook, you girls go out there and see if there's any establishments that are in need of significant help.
Is Cook a dude?
Yes, Cook's a dwarven cook man.
Cook is Colin.
Yeah, it's me.
No. Look at the picture of this captain and tell me that's just not Orc Colin.
No, they're both Colin.
They're all me.
Oh,
All
like
spirit of Colin.
like the double dragons.
Yeah.
But they do file out. He
Say
sort of
Ice
says,
Tower Mama Bear.
Oh, hell yeah. Except the Eiffel Tower is not nearly thick enough. Mama Bear's thick. Mama Bear's built like Squirrel Girl.
Gracious me.
Based.
Like, why the fuck would you make Squirrel Girl so fucking thick? What the hell? It's
Free to
incredible.
jerk off. Free to jerk off too.
Did you see apparently there like summer skins that gave a bunch of the fucking characters like fat hogs?
See,
Yeah, the
They're
Loki
fucking
one, people are like,
beefier.
that shit hangs.
you thought all these stick thin, built women were the unreasonable expectation? Nah, it's fucking Squirrel Girl.
It's true. I wish I was built like Squirrel Girl. Holy shit.
Like, Jesus, I wish I'd run into a girl that was built like Squirrel Girl. Holy shit. Alright, well, after they file out, they grab some jackets. A little bit unsure, but they head out. The core crew is there with, Captain Copperkettle, as he says. Well, we're, here. But I have some things to talk about. Something I've already talked about with, Soren. I am, you know, I'm getting on in years, and now that I've had the opportunity to rekindle whatever I had with Mama Bear, and oh, she's looking for a place, maybe put down some roots. I thought maybe I would join her in that.
Do you intend on doing that here?
Here's as good a place as any, as far as I'm concerned. Always kind of like the snow, to tell you the truth. If we can find a establishment to maybe get something up and running, well, I talked about it a little bit with Beryl and sort of an agreement. Well, figure something out between the two of us. We've got a little bit of coin. But I always, of course, we've always split the wages between each other. We're always talk to each other. I'd, be leaving the copper kettle with you all.
I mean, if that's what'll make you happy, then I say you should do it.
At this point in my life, I think it would. I'm getting old, tired. You know, I always managed to shuffle it to the back of my mind, but after the barnacle and all the shit that happened on it, I want to, I want to, wake up in a place where whenever I get out of bed and my knees pop, I don't worry about it if I'm gonna cause trouble for someone else. Would you be, amenable to that? Otherwise, we could, if the copper kettle's not to your liking, we could sell the ship. I could, divvy the funds amongst ourselves. You could find yourself work here. It's a lot of potential. You could form businesses even with the money we'd get for the ship. It's up to y'all. Leaving it into your hands.
All right, guys.
Hopefully, of course, that depends on if we can find ourselves a little spot to carve out here.
Slice of life campaign. We just stay here and we also have normal jobs.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna Sissy Hypno beam the whole planet.
Well, as long as I get to drive something, I don't know if they're in need of a taxi driver. I don't exactly have a transportation to be driving around in, but I could do something.
Jules
I
about to
don't-
become an ice road trucker.
No, I do not. I am not a delivery driver.
Well, I've been talking to Four, and he told me that a woman's place is in the kitchen. So when we get
You hear
the
that, Cook?
when we get the
Here I go,
ship,
loading another shell. About to
actually-
shoot the rest of my fucking crew.
you've been your position has changed from pilot to lunch lady.
You
Sorry,
can't
do
make
wanna
dinner
wake,
because
want to wake up
that's
dead?
you
I-
can't
how,
be.
how are you gonna wake up dead?
You can't make dinner because that's a chef's job, and chefs
How
are
you gonna
men.
wake up dead?
Well, you see, when you wake up and the sniper rifle is in your mouth,
That's not even how you use a sniper rifle.
it's gonna be.
That's an awkward position to hold a sniper rifle.
It sure is.
You're just feet in the air on the,
It also-
on the
it
end
also-
of it.
That seems
Yeah.
kind of ineffective too. Isn't the point of a sniper rifle not to be seen?
Oh no, I want him to be seen.
Wow, why did we hire her?
All right.
All right, Mecha Hitler and Sissy Hypno Beam Man, who are both misogynistic.
You know, Max, we're getting a lot of carry off this space line music.
I'm
Yeah.
just telling you what Ford told me when he was in a blonde wig and a dress.
All right, you.
I don't know if it's true or not.
So the copper kettle will be left to you, contingent upon everyone, Mama Bear, Barrel, and Captain Copper Kettle be able to carve out a little niche for themselves, maybe a tavern or an inn or a bar, some place that they can call their own. It doesn't have to be much, but it does have to be theirs. Unfortunately, no. That can be a little bit expensive, and you've always been a little bit short on funds. Might have to find some work around the city, maybe do some favors for people. That being said, Soren, you know, there's always people that are looking for work, especially in regards to some relatively unsavory underworld aspects. Pretty sure you could find someone, maybe do something.
I can put my antenna to the ground.
You can put the old antenna to the ground. Go ahead and give me a underworld lore check.
Okie doke.
All right. It's music. You understand that there's always a relatively seedy underbelly to every city. To a city this side, it's going to be a vast underbelly. A world where there's a trafficking of drugs and illicit goods. There's going to be protection rackets. There's going to be frauds and forgeries and the like. You know where to look. You've always had an idea of how to find sort of some of the more prominent families. And you're pretty quickly able to identify what looks like merchants. You watch for a little while just outside the actual port and see it looks like there's sort of almost like food stands that have been set up that are selling like piping hot bowls of soup and stews, things that would gird against the cold. But every now and then there'll be someone will walk up and they'll say they'll talk for a little while, and whenever they hand them over one of the stews, you can see they slip in. You can just barely make it out what appears to be a small, it's like they're putting a tab of acid in the stew. They're putting a little, it almost looks like a little something in the stew, and the person drinks it. They sigh and they wander off. Clearly they're drug dealers of sort that are basically putting drugs in the stew for certain customers that know what to say when they walk up. They're drug dealers.
Can I tell what kind?
With that roll, you're unable to tell what kind. Just not... without sort of going and inspecting it, just from a distance away, you're unsure which drugs.
Was I able to hear the phrase to get the drug soup?
Give me a perception check. You do...
I'll hero point that.
Okay. You can't catch the whole phrase, but you do hear the word joy.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to it. Go up to the person. Can I make a performance check to kind of look a little like I'm on a little bit of a withdrawal? I'm gonna try to get a bowl with the drugs in it.
All right, give me a performance check. All right, you sort of are able to wrap yourself up a little bit. Luckily, because it's so cold here, you're able to
I always wear a big coat.
you're able to like bundle yourself up really well, make yourself look twitchy, a little bit sweaty. You sort of scratch at your face.
I got my antennas going.
Yeah, your antennas are spinning like an elephant's trunk, that sort of thing. You go forward. And they sort of, you can see you head towards someone who seemed to be the most prominent person that was handing out these things. The one that most people are going to. As you approach, he sort of says, "Bowl of stew for you. Hot and fresh. Keep you warm against the cold nights and the cold days as well."
Oh, yes, please. I need it. I could use a little joy in my life.
Oh, looking for a little joy, huh? He sort of eyes you up and down. But you look like you could use it. He sort of says, alright. 20 credits.
I give him 20 credits.
He gets the stew, doles it out, and you can see he puts like a tab of some sort of drug in it. Hands it to you. Try not to drink it all at once now.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna walk back. How far? I'm right outside the.
Yeah, it was
porch,
right outside. There's quite a few like street salesmen outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the ship. I'm gonna. No one eat this soup. It's full of drugs.
Snag, drink this.
You want me to tell you what kind of drugs?
I was hoping so. Or we could give it to someone and see what happens to him.
Snag, drink this.
Colin, can I run some medicine check on the stew? On the drug or whatever?
Sure.
Actually, it's been more than 10 minutes. I'm going to give myself drugs lore. I'm going to roll a drugs lore check.
Ford just eats the soup. Like, yep, that's definitely ecstasy.
All right. I'm drinking something.
No.
Yep,
24,
no,
Colin.
no, you're drinking it. It's
All right. Well,
it's definitely like sort of like ecstasy. It is causes a huge hit of dopamine to make people forget that they're freezing here in a way, or working in the mines.
I mean,
Damn. That's fucked
I had
up.
to let the Soren.
Have I heard of this before? Is this a thing on this planet, or is it?
You've heard of this drug before. However, it isn't always called joy. You know, so very by world it has different names. You know, there's one world that basically calls it like energy. You know, some people call it the good stuff, but you do know the drug.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Alright.
by planet it sort of has different names.
Okay. It's like, well, I found drug dealers. I don't know if that interested any of you guys.
It's a sort of entryway to the underworld. They're always looking for work.
Snack, you can have this soup if you want it.
No, I'm good.
I tell him, don't worry, it'll make you feel good. You don't, it won't kill you.
No, I'm okay.
Well, it might. I
You're-
don't. I didn't see what this was laced with anything.
I would know. I did the composition on it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to directly get involved with the underworld. I'm gonna go see if there's like taxi jobs.
This bitch won't be an ice road trucker, but she'll drive a taxi.
Okay, so like,
I was a taxi driver.
are we looking for like big spaceship stuff, or are we looking for local
You're looking for,
do stuff around town things?
You're looking for right now the easiest way, but find some local stuff to do. That way, preferably something that might help Mama Bear and Captain Copperkettle maybe get some money or found an establishment somehow.
Oh, I thought we were looking for like big spaceship fly around.
Because
stuff.
they're
Okay.
because once they're done, the ship's yours. Then you can find some big spaceship.
Oh, I didn't know that's what we were doing. Well, I don't want to sell drugs for that.
You can you don't
Or
want to
you
sell drugs for
could.
that, or you could.
If we're staying here for a little bit, I could do like security.
Yeah,
like
I
side
know.
security.
I could. But I don't want that to get back to him. So.
But it seems like Captain Copperkettle is looking for, he says, I'm getting old, I'm tired, I want to, I've lost a lot of time that I could have had with Beryl. Maybe it's time to settle down, put some roots down. Here's not a bad place. The only bad thing about it is it's cold, and he said he kind of likes the snow. So, if that's something. It's just they got to get away, find a way to get like their feet underneath them. They didn't have much, so maybe like a tavern or an inn, enough money to get their hands on like an establishment so they can at least just get their feet underneath them, or maybe a favor that would let them run an inn, something. Then after that, the ship's all yours, and then you can figure out.
The poor.
They could, and then you could figure out like, okay, well now we need to find a spaceship size thing.
Colin, can I piracy lore? Is there any kind of like corporate place set up here looking for, security work, transportation, any of that kind of stuff that I used to do?
Yeah.
I guess that could also be underworld lore as well, but they're the same, so I'll do piracy lore as I did underworld last time.
And what were you looking for? Just
I'm looking for, like corporate jobs like I used to do before. Some suit looking for protection. Looking for, transportation of something with someone who's not going to ask any questions about it. That kind of, piracy stuff, but
you don't really know this world well enough.
Yeah, it's a rich place though. There's businesses set up here.
But there's definitely probably crime syndicates of some sort.
You can transport drugs to people's mouths.
That being said, Is anybody else going out and looking for anything?
Yeah, I'll look for cybersecurity jobs.
Yeah, I'm looking for taxi job.
All right.
I'll go look. Or like a local hospital or something, or a library and see if they need help.
Max, you don't find much in the way of cybersecurity, but you do find a job in actual security that is needed, not far outside the spaceport. It seems that there's like a street that has, each one of them has security that is wanted, and interesting enough, it's all on the same street.
Interesting. Could I? What would it be to tell why?
It's quite a bit run down. It's it's away from the actual port itself. It's kind of there's some run down buildings, neon billboards and the like, but it's dirty. It's not like falling apart, but it's definitely out of the way. And how do you find out? Well, you can go talk to the people. It looks like there's a couple of like I said, it's not the greatest part of town. There's like a boarded up building on one corner and that sort of thing. They're all looking for security.
Okay. I will. Is there like? What are my options? Am I looking at like stores? Or do I have like storefronts?
There are two storefronts. There is what appears to be like a repair shop, like or like electronics and the like. Then there's one establishment that is like boarded up.
I'll go to the repair shop with the electronics. That's like up my alley.
You walk in to see a very you sort of step out of the freezing cold snow into quite a warm building. You can see there's several cars that are lifted up that it looks like they've been ripping parts out of. There's several large sort of screens that have their screens taken off. It's just a general repair shop that they repair the electronics on anything, whether it be cars, TVs, radios, etc., etc. There's a huge antenna that sticks up outside of it, but there's a man in like, basically, he's not wearing a shirt. He's just got like jean overalls on and a trucker hat. He sort of sees you coming in. He takes the trucker hat off and scratches his bald head. He says, "How can I help you today?"
I saw your posting for security and thought I might be the guy for the job.
Oh, well, we're only too happy to have you. We've been running into some real problem with the goons.
Yeah, what are they like?
No, they're out there gooning.
The goons are out there gooning. Everywhere they go, they're just gooning. Gooning all over this shop, gooning all over the other shops just because we won't pay them protection money.
That's not fair.
No, it's not fair. I walk outside, goon. Try to go take out my trash, there's goon. Goons everywhere. It ain't fucking fair. Damn goons, they ain't even that important, but they say they own this street, we owe them protection money and like, well, I ain't about it, and neither is anyone else on this street. That's why we're out here hiring security.
Well, I think I might have.
They done run off the nice lady from the Piccolo Tavern over there. Used to go out there every other day, get a beer after work. Goons, they fucking gooned all over it, run them off.
Fucking A, Colin.
The
To
goons.
be fair, that was my fault.
Sir, I believe I
I
can
would be
help.
unhappy if I went to my favorite spot to relax, and I pulled up and there were just a bunch of dudes just straight jorking it right in the parking lot.
They done
It's like
gooned
you
all
owe us
over the
money
place.
in there, Jim.
I'm not gonna stop beating it till you give me my $5.
They're gooning
Please
everywhere.
Please stop coming on the walls.
Not till you give me my $5.
Max, do you like the map I made in 10 minutes here?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I like the vehicles and like you got a lot of cool sci-fi assets. I like it.
They came in here, they expected protection money. I ain't interested in that. I'd rather pay someone to keep us safe. Really safe, instead of just saying, oh, you know, you owe it to us because this is our street, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think I can help. And I start like I don't know, like do you have any places like you like cameras and things?
Oh yeah, we got cameras that like keep people from stealing from us.
It makes it worse because the goons are into voyeurism.
Yeah, the threat of but the threat of surveillance oftentimes will deter people.
You never know when someone's gonna be watching the cameras just waiting to goon.
Do you have a room with monitors set up?
The goon room?
I suppose, sir, if that's what you call it.
Well, what else would we call it?
Surveillance room?
The jerk shack.
No, the jerk shack's where we keep Cletus whenever he's being a real dumbass. All right, we'll get you set. Well, are you taking on the job or?
I'll take it on, sure.
All right. He looks around and says, "The pay ain't great, but you know, you'll be helping us out.
It's okay.
You'll be helping
I'm
out.
excited to get a job as a goon to go harass a trucker.
You'll not just be helping us out, but you'll be able to help out everyone on the street, right?
I mean,
that's what all our signs are out there for. We sort of came to get, we came together against the
We
goons.
gooned together to do
Gooned
this.
together. After
I'm not sure I have enough
Goons together,
manpower
strong.
on my own to do a whole street.
well,
I might need some.
Not with that attitude.
if you
I
got
might need,
if you got
others.
I'll
people,
goon all up and down this place.
if we got people, we're more than willing to hire you out if you got people that'll help. It ain't just one goon; it's gooning everywhere.
Let me tell my crew about the goons and about your scenario, and I'll get back to you. At the very least, you'll have me here.
Max is gonna talk to his goons to help the other goons goon.
But we would appreciate.
I'm excited to find a bunch of goons gooning all up and down the street to hit him with a sissy hypno beam.
Damn it!
We would appreciate
'em.
that a whole bunch.
And all right, I take off. I start heading back toward the copper kettle.
Just be careful on the way out. You don't want to run into any goon or anything like that.
Yeah.
Don't
There is
step
goon
any
all over
goon.
the floor.
Why is this road so sticky?
This isn't snow. What is it? Why is it crunching?
Yeah.
The only thing,
Old frozen cum.
That's not
Someone
snow.
dropped their.
the song that plays on the street is "Cowboy" by Kid Rock. Was the only the line.
That
I'm
ain't
gonna
snow.
paint this town red, paint his white wife.
That's
his white
goon
wife.
juice. All right, you found what they're looking for. There's a street that is being harassed by a small sort of criminal group called the Goons. They are saying, hey, we own this territory. You got to pay us protection money. So now they're trying to hire some security to keep the goons from gooning all over them. Especially after they, like I said, they ran off. It seems like there was an establishment here that they ran the people off of. That was called the Piccolo. They're not too happy about it.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, let's see, 4114, the Dan Band.
Mm-hmm.
You do make your way to the nearest sort of hospital, and they immediately ask, "Are you a doctor?"
Oh no.
Maybe.
I thought Rick said he was going to the library.
I said either or.
Oh.
Legally, no.
Yeah,
There's-
legally, no.
There's not much of a library here.
That's fine. Then legally, no. But I can. I do have access to all the knowledge of the universe, technically.
Well, how are you at triage? Can you at least... we don't want you doing, like, surgery or anything like that, but if you can wrap a wound or treat a sprain, I guess.
I can do that.
Alright.
God, I get myself triage lore.
Alright. They say, the pay's pretty bad, but you'd be helping the community.
That's
Always
it does.
miners and the like that need treatments for sprains and cuts and abrasions and black lung. So don't mind working with them. All right.
Well,
You know he loves working with miners.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check.
is it a mez check or am I do a triage lore check?
You can do a triage lore check.
Okay. $25.
All right. You see some people. It's mostly
I did the best triage I've ever fucking seen.
sprains. It's mostly abrasions. And then one guy comes in with a gunshot to the shoulder.
Oh, the goons got him.
And he says, he's got two other people that bring him in. He says, "Hey, we need some treatment here. And we don't need a doctor. Huh? You understand?"
Yeah.
Alright. Patch him up as best you can. You do
do
so.
that, Colin.
Wrap him up. It looks like it was a through and through. Hey, not bad, Doc. Sort of winks at you.
Thank you.
You got a lot of medical knowledge?
Technically, yes.
Technically,
eyes
yes.
go up and
Legally,
down.
no.
I mean, this doesn't seem like the most prestigious of places for someone as skilled as you. You ever thought about getting another job?
Well, I was a shift medic.
Oh, well, this is fucking triage work. Hardly seems like a type of money you should want to make. Maybe you could earn a little bit more, huh? You ever thought about, I don't know, work with some seedier characters? You be doing good work. We always need some people.
No, I don't think I should.
The pay would be great.
I mean, I understand that, but that's not something I want to get wrapped up in.
1,000 credits. All you gotta do is what you're doing now, but you just gotta do it for our people. We're running into some real problems here. We got a fucking street that we're trying to keep control of, but they're damn trying to fight against us. This one fucking got shot up trying to fucking get some damn protection money that's owed to us. 2,000 credits. You work for us. And you ain't
Fucking
got
me
to.
and Ray,
You ain't doing anything else.
Shot.
You ain't
from
doing
Always
anything
Sunny.
else that you ain't doing here. Just treating people, but you just happen to be treating our people, right? I mean, you'd be making as much as the doctors in that damn fancy hospital. The ones that bust you down to fucking triage work.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Like I said, nothing different than what you're doing here. You treat our people, exclusively our people,
He better not be gooning inside the fucking ER.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're on call, but it's not like we're always calling you. But if we need a doctor, you know, you come and you take care of it.
Why don't you just keep coming here and have me take care of it here so I can still work on patients?
Well, it seems like you've got a head about yourself that, you know, came in. Most of the doctors here, the triage people, they saw a gunshot wound, they'd be like, what the hell is going on? Didn't ask any damn questions. Just think about it, huh? You fucking make up your mind, which I know you will. You come, ask about the goons, huh? We'll see you taken care of.
No.
Okay, if
I don't like these rumble bottoms. Take them back.
I swear to God, Max, if these are not rumble bombs, I'm gonna be upset.
They're not rumble bottoms, they're goons.
They're sci-fi rumble bottoms. I'm
Shoot
telling
ropes
you.
everywhere.
You just, if you
I swear to
decide,
God, if we fight a dude who shoots ropes at people,
if you decide that
be
It's
you're
Spider-Man.
amenable to this cause,
Spider-Man.
if you decide,
I'm gonna loot so many zinc pills from that guy.
if you decide that
Here's
you
my
are
rope gun.
amenable to this cause, you just get in contact with you. We'll put you in touch with the Goon Daddy, and you'll
oh my God!
we'll get you set up. We'll get you paid well, and like I said, you won't do anything else besides this. You'll be doing triage work. You'll be doing medical treatments and the like, but you just be doing it for the goons.
I'm holding Snag in front of me everywhere we go. He can get hit by the ropes.
Here,
No.
For,
Why me?
Because you're small.
for doing such good work, here's 100 credits just for helping us out. And hands you 100
Because
credits.
you and Jewel
Thank
are
you.
both small, but Jewel shoots from far away, so she's not helpful for me as a human shield.
Oh.
Yep. I shoot ropes from so far away.
Oh my God.
I can't hit him from all the way back there. I gotta get
200 feet of rope.
I gotta get closer.
I mean, he just hands you a lot of money just for doing a basic through and through, gunshot wound. He could, he's just doing this for a basic thing. If you were to go work for the Goon Daddy and the Goons, you could get like rich. And he said, like I said, you don't have to do anything except what you're doing right now. You just be working for the Goons.
If it makes you feel better, I can fuck with your brain and make you want to get hit by the ropes.
I mean,
You're
depending on whose ropes it is.
The Goons.
Yeah.
No, per person.
Oh, well, I
Not
don't know
just any goon.
I don't know the Goons individually.
Well, then I don't know if I want them to shoot ropes at me.
You're not. You're 200 feet away.
Yeah, I could get closer.
I can't hold you. I can't use both you and Snag as a human shield.
Now,
I can only hold one of you.
Just get dual wield feet.
Jewel, you're looking for
No,
work.
I gotta
as
hold one of them in one hand,
like a
and I got a Goon with
driver.
the other hand. I gotta return fire.
You're looking for work as a driver.
Yep.
And you find there's always like a need for like truck drivers, taxi drivers. The pay is not great, but it's something. You look for you do see there is a small sort of listing As you go there's like a screen that has a bunch of jobs listed across it, and there is one that is looking for a driver. It's quite small, but you know, it looks like it's quite old. But driver wanted. Call up the number.
Good
Say,
enough for me.
hi, yes. We are looking for a driver, but we might have some tests to do to you. We need someone who's quite experienced. Well, you're quite experienced at driving, able to take some sort of stressful situations and the like.
Can you
I'd
goon
say
and
so.
drive?
Absolutely.
This might be a little bit of an aside, but how are you at shooting a gun?
Very good.
Do you think you could shoot a gun and drive at the same time?
My God, what is this town?
It's
Well,
Goon Town!
It's Goon Town.
I'm very proficient in larger guns. So I might need 2 hands, but I think I could probably make it work if I'm careful.
He also goons with 2 hands.
You're not the
It's
cop,
Goontown,
are
Jake.
you? You'd have to
What'd you
tell
say,
us if
Colin?
you're not the cop, are you? You'd have to tell us if
No.
you're a cop.
No, I'm not a cop. I'm pretty far from a cop, actually.
Alright, we're
I don't
coming.
know. 4 might be a cop.
We're going to come
We
and
don't-
pick you up and test you out to see if you're quite ready
If
for
he's
us.
got Grok in him, he might also have a cop in him. We don't know.
Where can we pick you up?
I tell him like the nearest couple buildings or whatever.
Does
Yes.
ACAB count if one of your past incarnations is a cop?
Yes.
I don't know. Well, you
Yes.
can't help that.
That's tough titties. Bugs Bunny
Gee,
couldn't help that, or like not Bugs Bunny. Who the fuck was
That's
it?
what. That's when you show up and you're like, Jesus Christ, that's John Goon. All right, well, you
Holy-
tell them where
oh
you
my
10
are.
out of
God.
10
Jason
serious
Goon.
game.
They do.
You,
Don't
you
have
know
to
that
wait long.
scene in John Wick 2 when they're walking through the crowd and they're shooting the silenced pistols at each other? It's
Yeah.
that, but gooning.
Unfortunately, right now.
It's that, but gooning.
All right.
They're walking through the crowd, they turn around, they jerk off real quick. Fire
They show
fast
up
rope.
and
Keep walking.
they pull up on a car. It is a sort of black car with tinted windows. As it sort of slowly rolls up, a man steps out in a large sort of like a long woolen black coat, dressed in a suit. Nods his head. Hello, how do you do? Are you the one that said that you could shoot and drive at the same time?
I'm both good at shooting and driving. Yes.
Well, it's a gift.
Not often at the same time, but
Is
you know.
a talent that not many people here have. Most of them are left mining the like. But even so, before we even do this, we thought we might test you out a little bit, yes?
Okay.
He sort of knocks on the driver's side door, and sort of the driver steps out. And he just stands on the corner. He says, "Don't worry, we'll send someone to pick him up." And he motions for you to step into the driver's seat.
Okay. I hop in. I get my seat all adjusted and do my check, make sure I'm all good to drive a random person's car.
All right, it's a damn nice car, like high end, fast as hell. You quickly look at just a quick. Go ahead and give me a like a piloting check or a crafting check. Or unless you have like car lore check.
I don't. I'm just piloting.
You're able to see this is a damn nice car. Bulletproof, thick tinted windows. A lot faster than it would seem probably. Alright. Just go up here, travel to the intersection, and turn left, and I'll tell you where to turn, and, we'll see how well you drive. It's just a matter of, you're something of a, a chauffeur right now. Just get us where we want to go and impress us.
Sure.
If you do a good job, might hire you on, the pay is good. We got a lot of money. But he does sort of, pilot you, not very far. Like, alright, go left here, straight past this intersection, right here. Right? Okay. He says, okay, slow down a little bit here. I'm gonna need you to, turn to the right. Yes. Slow like. Could you be a dear and roll down the windows?
Okay.
Alright, you
I keep doing it.
roll down the windows as you're going down a small street that has several sort of billboards and sort of neon signs. You can see there's like a repair shop. There's a couple of other buildings. There's a boarded up building. As he says, alright, we're gonna see how well you do at shooting and driving at the same time.
She's about to shoot Snag.
About that time, you do see Snag is walking down the street from the repair shop.
Shame. One less mouth to feed.
Well, these assholes haven't been paying me my protection money, so we're gonna give them an example. As he reaches out, he pulls out a pistol and cocks it. Alright. Keep it nice and slow now. He's gonna take a shot at Snag.
No,
Oh,
you didn't stop him.
If he shoots at Stag, I just immediately shoot him, actually.
Oh no. Goon War!
I whip the car so he misses Snag, and then I turn around and shoot him with my gun.
You can see he'll try to fire a shot off at Snag as you whip the car forward around.
What the fuck?
He'll get a minus.
Why me?
He'll get a -2 as the
Great.
car sort of whips to the side.
I'm thinking. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Gotta-
Crit.
No.
Boom, headshot.
Let me take off. It's only a +6. A 17 versus armor class. That is with the -2 because he would have rolled a 19. All right.
That hits. Oh wait.
No, it doesn't.
What's
You
your
have an
AC, Matt?
18 AC.
No, it doesn't. 18. Oh shit.
Doesn't
Yeah.
hit you. All right, it flies over your head. It says, "You're the worst driver in the world. What the hell?"
I fire.
All right. You turn
Oh, where
around.
would they be on the battle map? To
They-
me, Colin.
they'd be like here. As you're like walking past, like this way.
Are the windows tinted? Can I see?
Well, the windows are
can I see
rolled.
the
The
window
windows
down?
are rolled down, so you
Yeah,
get.
the windows are
Oh
rolled.
yeah.
You do.
Well, just one of them.
You do
But
see.
you do see
at least.
Jewel drive the car
You
that
see
just
Jewel
shot you,
driving
though.
the car.
You don't see Jewel. You see ears poking up just past the window.
What the hell? As you turn around, and you pop, send a couple of shots straight into this guy who's in the back seat. As he goes, sort of clutching at his chest.
That's real hard to do with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, it is.
She's like standing with one foot in the steering wheel, one foot on the backrest,
He
like against the windshield.
I do the drift e-brake, and I just leave the e-brake after I whip it, and then like the slow motion turn around and shoot this fucker.
he is going to struggle to fight. He's going to frantically clutch at the door handle as he tries to open the door. Come on, man!
I lock the door.
As he struggles, he tries to climb out the window. And you're seeing this all going on. Snap,
you
'cause it
slowly
is
raise up
slowly
the
going down the
electric
wall.
You slowly raise up the electric
But then
window.
he just sort of slowly stops breathing, halfway hanging out the window he was trying to crawl out of.
I yell at Snag to get in.
Do you want me to get him out?
No, push him in.
Okay. Push him in, and I get in next to him. Fuck, it's like the scene from fucking Pulp Fiction with the guy in the back seat.
Oh my god, they gooned Marvin.
Oh,
Alright, you speed off.
what have we done?
As Snag, you push him into the actual like back of the car. You climb in. There's blood everywhere.
I was just looking for a taxi job, and this sounded nice. But I didn't know it was gonna make me shoot at you.
You shot at me?
No, he wanted me to shoot at you, and if I had, you would
Oh.
be dead.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
That's probably not true.
Well,
I don't know. How much health you got, Max?
22.
I could have killed Max in one hit. Pretty
Damn
easily.
it.
It's not pretty easily. You'd have to crit him.
That's pretty easy. I have like a plus 9 or 10 to hit. No, plus 11 to hit.
Alright,
You
Max.
still have to roll a 17 to crit him.
Joel, what
Like,
do you do? You've got a car that doesn't belong to you, a dead body in the back of the car.
he's covered in semen.
Snag is back there. Snag, are you freaking out?
No, can I be in the front seat? I don't want to be back there.
No, you had to
Nigga,
push the
back to
body
the
back in.
Goon.
You had to push the body in.
Oh no.
You could crawl up to the front.
Okay,
you
I'll
are,
crawl up
you
to the
are
front.
in the front to start.
What do y'all do?
Colin, you know that scene from The Fifth Element at the beginning?
So what happened to no crime stuff? And then you just went and murdered somebody.
I murdered a criminal.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. You still murdered somebody.
I did.
What happened to no crime stuff?
Well, he would have killed Max.
He wouldn't have
Alright.
killed him. He would have just shot him.
You don't know what kind of gun he has.
That's true.
Did it fire just regular bullets? Did he ever actually pop the shot off?
Yeah,
'Cause he
it
missed,
just fired it just fired a regular bullet.
Max, if he missed, he had to have popped the shot off.
Oh, yeah. So
No,
it-
he
just
could
regular
be
bullets.
he could be shooting blanks. You don't know how long he's been out gooning this.
Did
guy.
I say it fired a regular bullet? I meant it fired a nanite virus bullet as he rips his mask off.
Damn, he followed us. He's fast. Holy
But
shit.
no, what do y'all do?
All right. Let's see. So there's a garage that Max was walking from, right?
Yeah, it was a repair, like an electronics repair shop, but it encompasses pretty much all repairs.
Yeah. But there were like spots for cars though.
You could like, there's like alleys and things like that.
Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back to where they picked me up at. I can't see.
Oh, yeah. All right, but it's just sort of a plain street. You go back to where they picked you up. Same corner. It's not too far from the port.
I start driving in that direction, and Snag, could you rifle through that guy's junk and see, like, if he's got an ID or something?
I see what he's got.
All right.
Careful, he's been gooning all day.
As you,
his junk is sensitive.
As you're
His
trying to
his
go
hands
through
are
the
probably real chapped.
As you're trying to go through the coat, you hear do 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 do. do 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 do, as he has got a communicator that's ringing.
Oh no, it's his goon
You,
tenant.
you look at it, it says Goon Daddy on the screen. That's who's calling
It
him.
does not.
Oh no.
It does
Nope.
fucking not.
It is, does the goon daddy.
He's the
That's who
goon
says
daddy.
leader.
Okay, it says the Goon Father.
I actually hate that worse.
It says goon bumps.
No, that's what they're selling in the shop.
But there is no
That's on the
there
shelf.
there is someone calling that is they labeled the Goon Father. You answer it?
Did we just let it ring, pretend like he didn't notice?
Can.
All right. So here's
I don't want
here's
to talk
the
to a
deal.
crime boss.
Here's the deal, Stag. They probably can track this car. By probably, I mean like almost certainly. Even taxis companies have
Oh yeah.
sites on where their taxis are.
GPS Goon positioning system.
So
I hate the goon positioning system.
we've either got to hide the car or lose the car. But we can't just get out of the car right now. If you follow. Also,
Burn
don't
it, destroy the
don't-
evidence.
We would have to stop somewhere.
Yeah.
Like in. What I'm saying is we need to find a place to go.
Okay.
Mm. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna
Somewhere
go
on the
where that.
outskirts seems best.
Goon out.
Maybe.
Do we? Is there some sort of like maps thing in this car?
Oh yeah, there's probably some sort of GPS, some sort of way to, some sort of
I
mapping
take us-
software.
They're
There's-
gooners and maps.
There's Google Maps.
I try and find somewhere that's like going out of town.
All right,
If that's like a reasonable distance away.
what's the plan to get back?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Well, you
Worst
are
case, we hoof it.
you
That's a lot of hoof in it, Max.
What are you looking for? Somewhere a little bit like you're taking some sort of side roads to stay off the main thoroughfares, or you?
Yeah, I want to like. I literally want to do the opening. We're not in like hover cars, are we?
No, it's just regular cars.
I still general idea of like bob and weave and avoid.
Give me
any kind of following.
your standard piloting. You keep it nonchalant. You don't speed. You don't get there too fast. You're like, all right, it's more about not drawing attention to yourself at this point, and less about getting there as fast as possible. Very nonchalant driving. You honor pretty much every single stop sign, stoplight. Take a real roundabout course. You avoid the main thoroughfares, the main roads, sticking to back alleys, places that are sort of less habitated, much like the sort of repair shops out there with just small side streets. And you do come to a place, after driving for like 2 hours. It's secluded. There's buildings around, but they're more like warehouses. Looks like storage facilities for ores and stuff like that. Large, sort of sprawling parking lots you're able to leave the car in. It's the type of place where you could, a car, it would take a little while for it to be, even with a positioning system. They'd have to come out here and find
cars.
it.
Yeah. Alright.
You should take it back to their goon cave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hit the Goon cave button.
Actually-
we just go with it.
Who
Can
gooned all
we
over this
look at
car?
the addresses in here? Is there a history? That might be one of them. We might be able to learn exactly where their headquarters is.
Roll a computer check. A secret check, technically. You are able to find its last couple of destinations. They're mostly close to where you previously left, where they picked you up. Looks like they went to a small bistro and got some cannolis. But they did. There is an address that doesn't have like an actual business attached to it.
I write it down.
All right. It's 167 Danube Avenue. All right. I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. I pee great. All right. You
All right.
like I said, you abandoned it in the outskirts. Like I said, but it's about you had to take it a fair amount away from the Space Force, like 2 hours of driving.
While we were driving, Snag, could you just like rummage through stuff and
Yeah.
we'll take anything useful? He's not gonna need it, and it sounds like I imagine we would have talked about what Max had gone through, correct?
Yeah.
So this sounds like the same people. We're taking their stuff.
You know, they don't seem like they're particularly
Savory.
good people for the most part. You do find you are able to get some more bullets. Only a handful. Only like he fired one out of the gun, so he had probably 11 left.
Do you need any bullets, Max?
No, I have a plasma gun. I do batteries.
Okay, you said 11 bullets, Colin?
Yeah, he had a reasonable amount on him.
Oh yeah.
You know, always useful, always good to have.
Yeah. We've not had combat in a while, so I got a nice little stack of bullets.
You do find, however, that that communicator is ringing with increasing frequency as you get to as you drive out of the city.
The Goon Father is relentless.
The Goon Father, you can't stop the Goon. It's just an inexorable tide of Goon coming for you, ready to wash over you. Can you handle that, Goon Max? Max,
What's up?
can you handle that amount of Goon?
No.
All right. Let me there's something else. Add that.
He's like, all right, breakpoint check.
Nah. We don't have breakpoint checks. You're expected to kill Gooners. You do find that he had a med patch on him.
What is that?
It's like a healing potion.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's still
oh,
It's not used up?
You should take that step.
No, because
Alright, yeah, cool,
you
I'll take
blasted him right in the face before he could use it.
All right. Oh, so how do I activate it?
It's a potion.
Oh, okay.
It's Starfinder's potions.
Okay.
You get a commercial med patch. All right. How do you get back?
We could try and contact the ship and then come get us.
I think we're probably better off not doing that. Is there any signs of a taxi service around here?
Out this far? Not really.
Okay.
The whole time this guy's communicator is going off. Lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken.
I break the phone in half if it does that. So we parked in like a parking garage kind of thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You a really
I'm
out of the
gonna
way
look for-
place.
I'm gonna look for a car that looks kind like it's been here way too long, and I'm
Give
gonna
me
take
a
it.
perception check.
Okay.
what happened to no illegal stuff.
Shot a guy in the back of the car.
Yeah, we're well past no illegal stuff.
There's like a
Now I need to get back. I'll leave this car wherever.
there's a rusty, busted work van.
There you go.
Looks like it's
No
been
one
sitting
needs
around for a
that.
while. Nobody has really used it.
It's full of goon juice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
covered in goon dust.
Oh god, it's gonna smell like dry cum.
Goon
But
Dust is my favorite wrestler.
There's like there's like a rough
Hate that.
there's like a work van.
Yeah. We can work fan it up.
All right. You know how are you at hot wiring a car?
So
Well, if it's like futuristic, kind of maybe I can hack it.
You might be able to hack it. yeah.
Hack it on?
if you, and I can assist with my piloting.
Okay, give me a piloting assist check. DC 15, the standard. All right, you got a
I'm all saying
plus
this.
one.
Joel's saying this, just turning the key every few seconds to see if it works.
No, I like tell Nag like this is probably where you need to look for the correct
Is this blind?
things.
Or no?
Nah, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not that worried about it. It's pretty pretty straightforward. It's not exactly the cutting edge of cybersecurity, you know. You're able to work through it pretty quickly, able to get this thing started as you sort of are able to pull off the computer panel. There's some wires that you have to sort of twine together, put the computer panel back on, but you're able to get it started. And it's definitely not as nice as the car you drove in on, but it's a lot less, you know, ostentatious. It's a lot less hot. It's just you just look like a work van that you are driving around. You see more than one, especially near the warehouse, that are sort of out and driving around. You're able to blend in, make your way back to the port to where you left the spaceship, where you're all able to convene and talk about the things that you've learned and how you might go about making some money.
Is it possible to get this van in the ship?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you know, you've got enough. You're a spaceship. You're made.
Yeah, yeah.
More importantly, you're a smuggler spaceship, technically.
Yeah. We're gonna take this into the ship.
It's weird because I did have this like full on spaceship system to build a ship that has like a chassis that you choose, like a starting race, and then a shipyard that it's built in. So you have like your race, and then your like you choose like whenever you're determining a ship's stats, you've got like the shipyard or the chassis that it's built on, the shipyard it's built in. Like if it was built in a dwarven shipyard, it has like +2 constitution, or if it's an elven shipyard, yeah. But I didn't. I was like, that's too complicated. And then you have the chassis,
Cool.
you have the space, the port it was built in, and then you have like the job, which would be the background. So you determine your ship building through that, and then you get, because it would be like building a character when you're building the ship. So everyone would choose like, oh, I want like a heavy ship chassis that focuses on like constitution and strength like, and then you have like because ships have like grappler arms and drills and things like that are used for boarding and like melee attacks, and they've got the shooting stuff. But I was like, that's getting too complicated. That's getting weird.
That is pretty neat, though.
I'd have to like write it down and figure out how to implement it on, because you would be choosing it basically like your race would be dwarf essentially, but you're built in a dwarven shipping yard, or your race would be elf, but you built in like an elven shipyard and stuff like that. But I was like, it's something. Anyways, for the copper kettle, it doesn't matter. It's a smuggler ship, so you've got plenty of room.
Yep. So I get it in, and so snag. That was weird. We can probably get this, cleaned up a little, and we can have some wheels in town, which will be nice to have.
Okay.
But first, regroup.
You kind of have to regroup. Everybody sort of gets back, and you learn that there's you sort of go over what you're talked about, sort of what you've run into. The problem is, you're like,
I told him about how I didn't get sucked up into Goon.
You all get together and be like, this feels contrived. And then
I'm like,
the
what
world
the
says,
hell,
shut the hell
man?
up!
We said no criminal stuff.
Said I was gonna try. Also, I didn't know it was criminal stuff until this guy was
You
like,
murdered him! You made it criminal stuff!
He was a criminal. He was gonna kill Snag.
We're all criminals!
I mean, I've been a criminal. That's besides the point.
I didn't do any criminal stuff. I just went help people and did
Actually,
triage
you
work.
did, because you assisted a dude who you shouldn't have for a gunshot wound.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that as a doctor, you're not supposed to turn away anybody. That's illegal.
You're not a doctor.
It doesn't matter. They came into the place. I'm supposed to treat them.
You should have put cigarettes. You should have put out cigarettes in his wound.
You're supposed to report it.
Yeah, you're also supposed to report it. So
you did do illegal stuff.
I did. I wrote the report that I did that.
Luckily, you don't have a license to revoke. It's also illegal to do what you did. Really, you aren't a doctor.
Yeah, well, they let me do it. I'm just saying, I denied the goons my perpetual assistance.
I went out looking for crime,
took a bribe.
and I'm the only one who didn't do crime.
That's not true. You bought drugs.
Yeah, you bought drugs. That's still
No,
crime.
I bought soup.
You bought
drugs!
drugs, intentionally buying the drug part. That's still crime.
No, it isn't. You don't know what the laws of this planet are.
Oh, well, then you don't know I broke the law then.
Yeah, I do. I just don't know what the drug laws of this planet are.
Oh, but you know their medical practitioner laws?
Yeah.
That's awfully convenient.
Yeah, that's galaxy-wide. That's regulated.
I looked it up
Oh.
on Google so I could win this argument.
Okay. Well, I'm Grok, and I just chat GPT. I just
Well,
Grok
You
the
just
answer.
you just call Soren a slur
Well,
and say you're
For-
right.
for the interest of, condensing and making it all simple, it does seem like you've near the spaceport there does seem to be a conflict of sort between those that would goon and those that would not. As it does seem there is a gang that is the goons that are trying to extort businesses for protection money. And you've met both the goons as well as the people that are being exploited by the goons. And you get the choice. Do you, you can side with the goons and you can
We're not siding with the
Boy-
goons.
First of all, I feel like I burned that bridge for myself.
Well,
Like,
they don't-
I know, that's what I'm, because I myself am prone goon.
You could try to talk your way out of it. You can side with the goons, or you can side with the actual
because
businesses.
goons are known for their social skills.
Now, because there's technically 4 businesses on the street, but one was the Piccolo and it was boarded up. It's an abandoned building that could be turned into a tavern or an inn.
I thought it said it was a tavern. And
It
that
was.
abandoned.
yeah,
It
the
was-
people left.
They left, so it could be turned into a tavern or an inn.
Or
That's
a bed
how-
and breakfast.
Or a bed and breakfast.
Or
Or,
an
or a new goon.
Or
goon
it could be
cave.
called. It could be turned into the Goon Cave.
Do they have space Airbnb?
Probably. But it's up to you. You can side with either side technically. You could go in with the goons and you could be like, and you could hit people up for their protection money, or you could try to join in with these people and fight off the goons. Show them what for. No doubt, either side would be appreciative of you and would allow you or someone in your crew to take control over this empty, abandoned tavern/inn.
I vote we don't help the gooners.
Yeah, I vote we help the.
I'm gonna do the
the shop
whatever
owners.
is quickest to make us stop saying goon every 3 seconds.
Well,
Bitch, you started it.
I know. I know.
well, even that in
It
that
snowballed out
case,
of control very quickly.
it might be the case of it might just be easiest to finish off the goons.
That's true.
Yeah,
That is really like their bane, is to finish them off.
On the bright side, if you decide to side against the goons, you get to pick where you are on this map. You get to pick where you start. Anywhere. It could be up on roofs, it could be behind stuff.
Oh.
Are we doing it tonight?
No, we'll do it next week, but you can pick where you want to
Okay.
be up on the map.
Do we know what direction they're coming from?
Nope.
Okay. Which is the shop that I talked to?
It's this one.
Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go there. I'm behind that garbage, and I'm gonna use my stealth for initiative.
I'm going to let's see. I kind of want to be away from everybody else.
There's like a lot of rooftops to hide on. The points of
Don't get too
egress.
far away because I cannot heal you.
The points of egress are just the easy points of egress are like the
I
ladders.
can move 200, or not 200. I can shoot from 200 feet away.
I mean,
I want to be away from them. I can also now lay prone and shoot, and I don't have a negative.
Ryan, do you like this map I made?
I like the snow effect.
I made it in like 10 minutes because I was like,
I do also enjoy the snow.
Is that a foundry effect?
yep. I actually think it's the basic foundry snow. Even though I've got like different snows, I think I just put on the basic one.
What are these? Are these like vending machines?
Yeah, these are
like,
just
this
vending
stuff?
machines. They're your generic like outside vending machine. These are like billboards up top. Like all this stuff is billboards.
Guess I'll go right here.
I was
This
at,
gives me cover from both directions, and because I don't know where they're coming from.
but yeah, I didn't make any of the interiors because, you know, fuck it. But like I said, I was like, you can get behind something, you can climb up on any of the roofs and wait. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be on a roof.
I'll get right here.
I will probably be. There's more cover here.
Yeah, that's like a big old block of like exhaust fans.
And to start, I'm gonna be like right on the edge, laying down, and I'm gonna start prone.
All right. Well, we'll remember that for next
Yeah.
week because we're not gonna run through this week. But
I mean,
next week you've decided to side against the goons to end the gooning.
yeah, I can spend one action to reposition myself while remaining prone and ignore the off guard penalty until the beginning of my next turn.
And we'll see how it goes from there. I don't know if we'll have the new Pathfinder second or Starfinder second edition stuff next week or not. Depends on if they update it. It will be, should be past the actual release date, but we'll see. I don't know if they'll have it ready or not. So I don't know if they'll have like character rebuilds or we'll have to rebuild characters or anything. We'll find out. But
I mean, it might not because that's
might
only
not.
like 2 days after it comes out.
It might not.
But the Foundry module is official, so it might release the same day.
Yeah, because the way we'll figure it out next week with you. So, regardless, you'll be essentially ambushing the goons as they're going to try to come hit this place up for some protection money, essentially.